And going back to Terrence Howard and him telling you that he gonna blow up one day and he's gonna be a superstar, how was that like for you, seeing him actually make that happen?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I look, I've known a lot of people in my career. I cannot tell you how many people I've met at the beginning of their career that ended up becoming, A-listers, superstars. And each and every time, to me, it's a confirmation of my intuition, because you can tell there's something about this person that it's hard to describe, but you're like, yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to pull it off. So when you see somebody that, like you're saying, predicts or forecasts their success, and then it comes to fruition, it's kind of, fantastic, because um, I don't know, how can I say it? Because yeah, like I say, it's a confirmation of like, man, I could have been an agent or like a talent manager or something, because I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong about this. So now if I see somebody like, and I feel like they have that thing, I tell them, I said, you're going to go places. You're going to go places. Trust me. I'm never wrong about this. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, the list of people that I've worked with that have just like ended up becoming Oscar nominees or Oscar winners or what have you is pretty extensive.
When you look back, right, was there anyone back then that caught you off guard where you was like, okay, this dude, he was cool, he was solid, but I never expect him to blow up like this?
Jamie Foxx. Yeah, because and look, he's super talented comedian, as we know. But you have to understand, in that time, the mid-90s, yeah, around the mid-90s, uh, the comedy game was packed with talent. Packed with talent. There were so many amazing comedians in the mid-90s that you couldn't even tell who was good, because everybody was good. Everybody was good. There was no, for me, I had a hard time wondering, what is the barometer? Like, all of these cats are hilarious. I mean, everybody was funny and smart and worked their ass off to sharpen their sword. You know what I'm saying? So it was impossible for me to pick which out of all these funny dudes is gonna be the cat that skyrockets. Who could, how can you tell? So I knew Jamie from partying, hanging out on the scene. Always a great guy, always generous, just a great guy, like a guy's guy. Just, you know, cool dude. No ego, none of that. But I could have never predicted that he would be where he is today. There was no way of telling that. So I think that's the one cat that I was like, wow, surprised. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, how was it like for you working with him?
Working with Mark, Mark, man, look, me and Mark go back 31 years. Um, yeah, it's just natural. It's just like, working with your homeboy, man. It's a super fun day. Um, easy. Um, he's got a great work ethic. So it's never no I'm the star of the movie and blah blah blah, and I'm not gonna give 110% and all that kind of thing. He enjoys what he's doing. You know what I mean? Um, and it's fun. It's fun to work with your friends, man. It just is. It's something a lot of people take for granted because they do it on a regular basis. I don't get to do it all the time. So when I do, it really stands out in my memory, because you can forget you're at work. You get to clowning and talking and hanging out, and then it'll occur to you, oh, wait a second, we're here making a movie. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, no, it's great. We were actually talking about doing it again at some point. Not sure what the project's going to be, But we were thinking we should at least do a solid 3 pictures together. We shouldn't leave it at 2. We should do a third one. So yeah, who knows what that'll be.